Hello, greetings to everybody. My name is Emmanuel Kweji from Kweji Based Consult. Today I'll be teaching you passing notes. So what are passing notes? Passing notes are basically what to play to get to a particular note. So in playing a song or music, when you want to play, for instance, C, what notes do you have to play before you get to C? There are several passing notes, but I'll be stressing on one for today. Let's look at some of the passing notes that we have. We have the 2-5-1 principle. We have octaves. We can use octaves. We can play song using the notes before and after the notes that we want to play. We can also use arpeggios. We can use triads. We can use modes to play. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you about the 2-5-1 principle. The 2-5-1 principle is very simple. It says that when you want to play a note, a major note, you play the 2 of the notes and then you play the 5th of that particular note. But you look at the notes as a key. For instance, when I want to play C, if this is my note, I want to play this note, then the 2, my second of this note C is D. That's the 2, and then counting from the C, my 5th will be G. That is the so my 5th will be G. So if I want to play the 2-5-1 for C, it will be 2, it will be D, and then G. Then I play the root, which is the C. So I can say that the 2-5-1 for C is. So I use the C as my basis, or my basis. So looking at C, I'll start counting from C. The second note of the C, which is the re, which is D, and then the 5th note still from C. So if I want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th note, and then the second note, and then I play back my 1. That gives us the 2-5-1 principle. Now let's go further. So the 2-5-1 principle for C is D, G, and then I play my root, which is C. Now if I want to play D, if I want to play Re in the key of C, what are the 2-5-1 I'm going to play? When I want to play Re or D, I'll still play my E and then the A. I'll play E, A, and then I play back my Re. So it's simple. When I want to play Do, it's D, J, and then I play my root, which is C. When I want to play Re, I play first of all E, then I play A, then I play my Re. Now let's look at Mi. This is Mi, right? Now when we want to talk of 2-5-1, we ignore all minors that will sound awkward. So we are concentrating on only major. So when you have something like a minor, which is Mi, when we want to play Mi, instead of us to look at the 2, we are just considering the major. So for Mi, if I want to count my 2, it is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll play G, and then I play C, and then I play my Mi. So the 2-5 principle for Mi is G, C, and then I play my Mi. This one can also be substituted with the triad. The triad, that's if you want to play Mi, you can choose to play F, you play your J, and then instead of your C, you play your B. The triad can also be substituted for the 2-5-1. Yes, it's also a passing note. So we have C, which is, we have Re, Mi. Now what is the 2-5-1 for Fa? With the Fa, we know it's a major, so we can still use the So, that is the J, and then the Do, that is the C. So we can play the Fa like this. It will make sense because it's a major. So for fa, if I want to play the notes, the fa here is F. If I want to play F, I'll play G first, and then I'll come and play C. Then I play my F. Now let's come to G, which is the so. If I want to play so, I'll play A. Then I play my fifth, which is D. Then I play back my G. So that is so for you. So the 2 of the so is La, which is La is A. Then the fifth, counting from the so, is D. So I play A, then I play my D, and I play back my G. Now let's go to La. There is La, or this is La. Now if I want to play La, if I want to play the 2-5-1 for La, just like me, we can substitute either the triad for La or the 2-5-1 for La, just that we'll ignore the minor there. So if I want to play La, just like La, I can decide to play the 2-5-1 for La, and if I say La, I mean A. I can choose to play B. I can choose to play B, and then I play E. The fifth of the La, is what? E. Then I play back my E. So that's my 2-5-1. Now with the La, we can also substitute the triad for La. We can also substitute it. Now if I want to play T, or I want to play B, the 2-5-1 for B, I'll play Re, and then I'll play So, and I play back my T. I hope you understand. I'll play Re, and then I'll play So, and then I play my T. So the Re here, if I want to play, the T here is B. We are learning from C major. I'm using the C major to illustrate. So for the T, instead of me to play the D, which is a minor, I won't play the D. I'll come and play my Re, which is D. Then I play the So, which is G. So I have something like this. It makes sense. Now you can also decide to play your D, and then instead of the So, which is the G, you can go and play F, which is the Fa of So. So instead of me to play, I can play. It also makes sense. It's also a passing note. So that's my T. Then we come back to the passing notes, the 2-5-1 of Do, which is. So it's very simple. I'm just going to play all one after the other again. So for C we have, for D we have, for E we have, or for F we have. Now for G we have, for La, which is A, we have, or since this one is La, we can play. And then for B, which is the T, we have, or we can play. Then we come back to our Do, which is the C. I hope you've understood whatever I've taught today. Thank you for having me. Until we meet next time. Bye bye.